So with AI art becoming a lot more prevalent and people are just shitting out art left, right, and center, I mean, look at Facebook, bro, we're cooked. Boy, what the hell is going on? There's one thing that AI, I feel, cannot copy whatsoever, and that's the emotion that a piece gives out. And with these 4 artists I'm gonna be covering in this video, I feel they show just that, and they just express their creativity in a whole different way. Welcome back to the monthly brain dump, and yeah, I guess we're calling this now.
Say bros over hoes. I'm like, nah, hey, I would rather hold your hand and have a cool handshake.
Yeah, you guys seem to like the last episode, so I guess. Also, mind you, this list is in no apparent order, so that doesn't mean someone's better than the other. I just like these niggas all alike. Some I found a little while ago, and I'm, gonna shed light on the underrated niggas, I feel. Because despite their sizes, I feel like they should be a lot bigger. That brings us to our first one that was similar to an artist that we showed off in the last video, and that was Bonesaw. Introducing Nodowdy. Nodowdy. And he is a cartoonist slash illustrator that has worked for multiple different companies such as Warner Brothers, Lucasfilms, and Oni Press. I don't know what that is, but hey. So he might not be as underrated as I thought. So like the first thing that popped out about his style is that it's really reminiscent of the My Hero Academia manga style. Now I'll put up some examples here, but if y'all know, y'all know. Like with the faces and with the noses and the big mouths, you feel me? And me being a huge fan of that art style, I really got attached to this guy's art style. I don't know if it's directly inspired by Horikoshi, but it really presents itself with the energy of his pieces. They all just look like manga volume covers, bro. I mean, look at this. Oh, damn, bro has a webtoon too. End of my at. Is that Egyptian? Yes, it is Egyptian. That's crazy, bro. Oh my god, bro. Look at this Moon Knight piece, bro. What the hell? Is that Moon Knight and Daredevil? That's so cool, man. One thing that I love the most about this guy isn't just his line art, but it's also his rendering. He has such a unique way of just contrasting the colors really well while also making it seem colorful. Like he really expresses the colors really well. I don't know if I'm making sense. That coupled with the chromatic aberration that he adds on just as like a final touch, it really fuses everything together and makes it not just a bland piece with just like 1 or 2 solid colors like in this piece right here, but it really adds like a lot more oomph and depth into it too. I mean, look at this, man. This is just a nigga pulling up insane work by this nigga, and he does a great job of drawing black characters too. This nigga is cooking, bro. I mean, look at this, man. The energy and the eyes, bro. He's not afraid to show off the eyes. He be showing them eyes off, bro, like it's free. And with the posing too, he loves doing his dynamic posing. This guy is another one of my inspirations for sure for the type of pieces that I want to make too. The down piece that he did. Really like how he like showed like the quick fast hand movements that like bro be doing. It's so cool with like the cool speed lines, and it really fits into like the chaos of the piece. Well, not the chaos of the piece, but kind of like how busy the piece is, and it reflects in bro's character as well. He just really be all over the place and just be goofy as hell. And the hand gestures just really do a good job of this. I ain't not saying I'm a Kira Yoshikage ass nigga. So I like them hands. Not in that way though. Kira killed a woman, cut off her hand, and preserved that. Here's a freak though. Here's some sketches that bro did. No, I think it's lore for his webtoon actually. Again with like the bigger mouths and the eyes for the expressions with kind of like a wider nose. It kind of reminds me of the kind of style that I was kind of going for in the beginning when I first started drawing, just because I was heavily influenced by MHA and JJK. But he does that so well while also making the faces a bit wider, but it fits so well with the anatomy of the characters that he creates. So it doesn't look like a lollipop head looking like Pops, you know what I'm saying? And this piece right here was one of the first ones that I saw from him. That was from the X-Men 97 series. He did a piece showing off Cyclops, and the energy from this, man, oh my god. Like it just shows like him turning around with like the beam kind of like curving too. Also adds into like the speed of the whole piece as a whole. I always try and find words to learn how to explain this, but it always just comes down to the vibe, bro. I mean, look at this. Real, like there's really not much to be said about this, bro. But there's a lot more to be said though, because the lighting and the rendering work, I mean, look at that subtle reds that he adds to the hair. I mean, it makes sense. Like the beam that Cyclops be shooting emit light, so he kind of reflects that with the hair, but he doesn't blend it in too much, kind of having that cell shading kind of, effect to it. I want to get to this point where I can like really mix in like the subtle hashing that he has with like the solid kind of like cell shading too. It's just that, dude, cell shading is scary sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's why right now I'm kind of leaning more towards a kind of style where it has to do with more like layering different colors on top of each other, not necessarily kind of cell shading. If I was to find a similar kind of shading style, it would be kind of like what Orb does. Like I was watching their stream this morning and I was like, damn, I really like the use of different colors in this, and they all kind of blend together when you zoom out. If you zoom in, it kind of just looks like all blotches of different colors, but if you zoom out, it really comes together and forms a piece. Even on stream when I was doing a hollow purple on my dog's hand, just because I was disassociating, I kind of went around with different like hues of red and blue to kind of mix in that purple with also some lighter purples and different layer styles to kind of really make that neon purple shot that Gojo blasts through. niggas' chests. Art versus the artist. Damn, this nigga is swole. Oh my god, y'all don't know about the Ben 10 piece. Oba. Speaking of MHA, look at him. Him and his OC, I think, or he just made a black version of Izuku. Hey, regardless, Izuku's invited to the cookout, bro. This is the reference to the Street Fighter and Marvel handshake meme. Y'all know what I mean. Dude, the way he expresses with the eyes, he doesn't do the big eyes for just the sake of being big eyes. He does that to express a lot of emotion. Like in this piece, if the eyes weren't that big, they wouldn't express the emotion of bro being tired as much as it would if they were bigger. Now, he does a great job of balancing this out because some big eyes could just make characters look buggy, and if they're not that expressive, it could honestly just tarnish the whole piece, in my opinion, bro. I really like the subtle highlights that he adds to the hair, because I'm gonna actually take notes of this because I find it really hard to add cell shading to her. So he kind of adds those like subtle lines to kind of show the locks, and he doesn't even need a complex background. This nigga just slapped on red and called it a day. Back to the Ben 10 piece, bro. This one was another early piece that I saw from him, bro, that was just, my god, bro. I never knew how much I miss Ben 10 until I saw this shit, bro. The intensity of like the hand just coming up, it's so cool, dude. It's so fucking cool. This makes Ben 10 look way more badass than he normally already is. Just the intensity of like the angular positioning of like those hands really evokes that kind of, you know, energy in the piece of Ben just going absolutely batshit crazy, and that backed up with the eyes with like the smaller pupil just to kind of show that a nigga's going insane. Again, also with the chromatic aberration and the use of a solid color. Even though like in this piece like a little bit of browns are used for the hair, it still has a little bit of like a green tint, I think, and that balanced well with the purple shading. Really nice. Very good, very nice. The line art is so sexy, bro. Oh my god. The styling is so cool. Oh my god. Look at this beast go hard. This is good food right here, bro. This Don piece. Oh, fuck. I saw this a while back too. I don't know how this nigga thinks about this shit, bro. This reminded me of that one scene in the One Piece opening where Luffy's like cheek to cheek with Kid and they're like in the prison. Y'all know what I mean? One of the better One Piece openings in my opinion, but we could get to that on another day. But this is so cool because if you rotate it around, it's still a whole piece on its own. So it's kind of like you have two pieces in one. It's a 2-for-1 deal, man. With the hands as well. We can't talk about hands without talking about JJK. I love the angular position of the face. Even though some people be like, why does it look so pointy like some Kagurabachi shit? I love it, bro. I don't mind it at all. Now, there are some panels on Kagurabachi that kind of like, yeah, but to be honest, I have no position to chat about that. I'm just learning this shit, bro. His pieces are just so easy to consume, and he really makes it easy for us to view it as well. The colors leading us to look at one part of the page, also giving us the time to explore the rest of the page too, to see what other details that we might have missed out. The first thing that I noticed, bro, was like the little on the left, but then I saw the fist in like the middle right, and I was like, what the hell is going on over there? So it kind of leads your eyes over to the right side, and you kind of notice like whatever the hell's going on in the background with those shadow fists. This is just so cool with his composition and just styling, and it's so cinematic almost kind of like impact frames. Is this an animation? Yeah, speaking of impact frames, oh my god, man, with the big smiles, man, that's so clean, bro. Invincible piece. Hey, who's watching Invincible right now, dog? Shit's fire, bro. Oliver is a demon. That kid needs to be locked up, and Cecil was right. I ain't gonna lie. Again, he brings it back with the big mouth and the big ears too. I really like the lightning effect that he adds to, with kind of a layer effect. I think that's vivid light. I don't know. I love that feature as well. What the hell is going on? This nigga's just sleeping. I just know for a fact that I can come back to this nigga's pieces if I ever feel kind of like uninspired or like making a piece. This is just good food right here, and it just reinvigorates you to just kind of go back shit crazy on the canvas. You forget that you have freedom on the canvas, bro. You can make anything you want, gang. But obviously you gotta know fundamentals and yada yada yada, but you feel me? On to the next guy. Now, this guy was someone that I found alongside an artist from the last episode, and that was Fico RKGK KKKK. That was this other guy named Novu. Now, this guy is a 19-year-old artist. I be doing shit for fun, and he does commissions and shit. The nigga followed me after the last video. Why the fuck? But hey, how you doing, bro? I mean, you know what I'm saying? How the kid? This guy's art, man. When I talk about creativity, this man just pops a bottle and lets everything just gush out. Pause. I'm gonna let myself pause. But this guy, man, they just gave him all the colors and they were like, cook, and he was like, bet, and he just made a whole buffet that you could just eat straight from. Let's look at this. So right here with his page, we just see a little sneak peek of the madness of this guy. With just the little commissions on, we'll get into those because there's a lot to break down here. I don't even know if I have the credentials to break this shit down yet, just because there's a lot, and I don't feel like I could talk about this to the best of my ability, but this shit excites me so much that I just have to show you. Now, this was a more recent piece that he did. I'm not really sure what this is, but my god, bro. Bro, do I need to say much? Do I actually need to say much? Please make this job easier for me, bro. Like, look at this Sukuna piece doing Fuga. Like, what do you mean? Like, there's so much glitch core in this, and I love it, bro. This is so messy, but I love it because he still shows like the direction of motion with like how like the lines are like, you know, like constructed and where they're more centered at and where they're least centered at. So it kind of guides the eye to kind of like where you're meant to look at. I think bro just switches his brain off and just goes crazy. Look at this Utaping! Oh my god! Like, I can't even imagine like the rendering process for this, bro. He's not afraid of just mixing and matching complementary colors and just colors that he thinks stand out, and uses that not only shading like a little bit of highlights too, but also uses it in the overall piece. So it's not just shown in the foreground, but it's also shown a lot more in the background too. It just comes together and just makes a whole graffiti-esque glitchcore kind of piece. Just something about Novu's style and vibe that's just all about breaking shit. It's just so chaotic and I love it, bro. This one's kind of like a more tame piece in my opinion compared to the other ones that we've seen. But that's also just because it's just inspired from the JJK manga. But I really like how he implements those same things and kind of adds it here. Kind of showing in Yuji zipping around Sukuna as well. But he kind of does that in like a more faded style. Kind of fades him more into the background. So like the colors aren't as saturated. That's what I'm trying to say. And then like the Yujis in the back are a bit more faded into the background. So they use a lot more oranges than the blues that are kind of shown and more highlighted in the foreground with Yuji. And he makes that clear with like the light blue highlights that he uses around the fists and his face to kind of show that, oh, this is a current Yuji that we're looking at as he spins around him. He does the similar thing here, you know, with the highlights of the fingers in the foreground and with his hand at the back kind of loading up that black flash. And the face too, oh my god, bro. This nigga is a monster, bro. And the background too, like what the hell is going on? If I was to explain Novu's pieces, it would be like that one Bruno Mars song. It makes you want to stand there and stare for a while because there's a lot of shit going on. I mean, look at this background, bro. You want to tell me what's going on? Let me know down below, bro. And then this nigga did a brush test with feet. Novu, what kind of freaky frog are you? And obviously he be doodling too. Just shows his like versatility as well. This nigga just likes to draw, bro. He just be having fun. I feel like he's one of like the coolest embodiments of fun that I've seen in a while. Like he doesn't even care if it looks good or not. Obviously his own standard of looking good is different to mine. But I feel like he doesn't take himself too seriously in the fact that he just wants to make art, man. And like that emotion of fun on the canvas is something that AI just cannot replicate whatsoever. Look at this Rize piece. Yo! Oh my god, bro. Look at those subtle purples and like the dark ones in the background. But it's also balanced out with the green. Oh my god, bro. And her head is kind of blown off too. I know, yes, I'm excited that her head is blown up. Cause if you know, you know, my nigga. I'm so excited for that movie, bro. Oddly stands out too because he kind of adds like kind of a burgundy to it. It's like a nice mix between like the red and the purple. So it kind of like flows us into that. And it pops out with the yellow as well, kind of showing the combustion of the whole thing. And as we get closer to the eye, it's kind of more red. So we kind of notice that first. Rize! But yeah, man, this man's just fucking insane, bro. Like, there's really nothing much to say. I'm definitely gonna take this and just go crazy on my pieces because I feel like I've been way too anal about what I've been learning on, and that's just cell shading. So I feel like I'm just gonna like break away from that and try and find my own way, because that's kind of how I found my own way with drawing with pencil and with shading and even with pen. I just kind of built up that style over time. Kind of want to do that with colors a bit more because, to be frank, I'm scared. I'm scared, okay? I'm scared to render, and it's kind of sad. I've been watching a lot of Red Dead Redemption gameplay, if you can't tell.
My legs are numb.
I didn't mean to do that.
This is a down piece I was talking to you about, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. This is good eats, good food. Say it with me, bro. We're eating good, bro. This is good food. I haven't even had breakfast yet. It's just so messy around the head. That coupled in with like the straight line, well, kind of like wavy lines rather, of like the teeth. It like simplifies it, but also makes it harder to look at. But it also makes it more interesting too at the same time. Because of the colors. If it had way more colors, it would be way too messy in my opinion. So I love that he just took the liberty to just pick like 4 colors and kind of ride with that and level them out properly with the yellows. The rest of the colors just kind of like take up most of the piece. Then he kind of blends it in with kind of like complementary colors here. This is so inspiring, bro. I can't wait to draw it. Hey, if y'all have any artists that y'all mess with like that, dude, let me know down below, bro. You might be put in the next monthly brain dump, bro. I'm planning on making these monthly. If y'all will have me, like and subscribe, you feel me? Right before we go though, look at this Miku piece. This man is a monster. Okay, I just need to show you this. Okay, let's quickly move on. Man, dude, the rib cage, like this, how does this guy's brain work? Be sure to check bro out and everything. Now there's a guy named I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. He's an 18-year-old who likes drawing. Here's another nigga that loves to do redraws of anime characters. From what I've seen, I haven't seen a lot of his work, but they really spoke to me, and I feel like you gotta invest in this right now. Put like 5 gold doubloons in there, bro. Wait for like 2 years. This nigga gonna be cooking. But he already has been though, so you're already gonna get a return on investment. I ordered that port. Here are some of his standout pieces, like with this Bleach piece, like dog, I had to like it. Come on, bro. If you love Bleach and you see this, bro, you're obviously gonna like it. And with the watermark too, like this man just got style, man. I like the professionality of it all. Deku piece, fuck, man. His rendering is so sick. Now his lines are a lot more thicker than normal, but I don't mind that at all. He really shows that off in the background here too. Just really thick ass lines, bro. But they're kind of like a lot more like fine-tuned, like towards like the center. I guess that's also bring attention away from like the inner part of the background to kind of focus more on the outer side of the background. Sleek lines tend to get more overlooked so that there's more space for those really thick lines to show. So I kind of like how he balanced that out. Very smart. I really like the way he implements text into his overall pieces to kind of show the emotion of the piece as well. Because I feel like without it, it would kind of like, art will still speak for itself, but I feel like the text adds a little bit more sugar on top to kind of add as more context to kind of tell a story of what the piece is. Because sometimes niggas just aren't gonna notice like the story behind a piece, but the last few that we showed, they all embody that. And this guy is no different as well. Donadan piece. This one doesn't really have as much text into it. I mean, it just has like the Donadan logo in the back. But I really like how this is almost kind of like a Persona 5 kind of style with like the reds and the blacks, especially with like the little dots at the background. Now this has to be a Persona 5 reference, bro. And also, what y'all know about Inazuma 11? Because this guy is an Inazuma 11 fan too. And he did do a redraw of the old Inazuma 11 manga. I just love how he just encapsulated that in expression with a hatching on the face to show the intensity of like what's going on and to show bro beaten up. And to be honest, I feel like this is way better than the original. Also just because it was older and it has their own art style and whatever. But I love how he really takes out like the softness on the face and gives it a bit more angularity, if that's a word. Angularity to just show like the seriousness and the intensity of what's going on. And with the composition too, man, with like the fireball tornado, it's just so cool, bro. Oh my god, this is Rize. All these niggas love Rize. Hey, they're all my Rize lovers, bro. Shout out to y'all. Damn, bro, RIP. I mean, look at that shading in the back. Wait, did he use a Gaussian blur for that? I need to know what that brush is, bro. This has so much texture to it. So like the subtle highlights too. Yeah, this nigga knows ball, bro. You gotta upload more, gang. Look at this L piece. I really love the backgrounds, man. I think that's one thing that I really love the most about it's almost like a webtoon-esque kind of thing. Look at this MHA redraw that he did. The use of the colors is so cool with the yellows, with the blues, with the reds and the purple. That contrasting really, really well with Todoroki's ice in the back. Oh! This one is my favorite one that I've ever seen from it. Oh my god. The speed line and the chromatic aberration, it just makes everything so much more yummy, bro. And the intensity with the inverted lines, bro, to just show this nigga just cutting everything. I want to do a Sukuna Mahoraga piece so bad, bro. This Pokemon piece? Is that Inferno? Oh! Yo, this looks amazing. If I missed any more pieces, bro, this man is just insane. Like the use of colors. Look at this. Is that Sasuke? That's my nigga Sasuke, bro. With the handwork and the line art. I love his thick lines. Oh my god, brother! This is a nice brother piece right here, bro, with Todo and Yuji and Mahito just getting his cheeks clapped. Oh, wait. The hands! Oh my god. And then this one too. Oh, this wasn't even the one that I wanted to show you, but where is it? This Yuta piece? Look at this, bro. Kenjaku is cooked. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Good food right here, check. Right before we end though, we got an artist that recently started trending and got on my feed. And to be honest, I just really like their OC, and upon looking at their feed, they're kind of fire. Let's take a look-see. Jjan or Jjan. I don't know, y'all got an interesting name. Jjan is a fellow 22-year-old artist that be drawing on Twitter. I guess bro also has a portfolio. Jean El Philippe. Look at this, bro. The stylization with this guy. One thing that I noticed the most about this guy's work is really able to do both. So he can do like the super cool, realistic kind of style, almost kind of cartoony-esque, similar to like the styles that was seen already. But he could also balance it out really well with this cute ass, just like really nice chibi style. And like you can see that with his OC as well. Really cute ass guy. I just wanna, you know, I just wanna And you can see how this gets really expressive, like with this Chainsaw Man Hero of Hell piece, bro. If y'all know what happened, y'all know what happened. The rendering on this guy, kind of see that kind of like fused in together with this Sasuke Curse of Hatred piece. Brings back in that cartoonish kind of like mouth and the eyes too. One thing that I didn't really expect is to see a lot of yellows with the Chidori. Kind of like it here because it seems kind of old in a way. The use of the reds and like the dark grays. I feel like blue would like pop out a bit too much. Stylized properly, that could work. He be doing redraws like crazy. Look at this Nanami piece. Gojo over here just having a coffee. One of my favorite pieces is this one right here with like the hand going like this. I did try to study the hand a bit. I failed, fumbled badly, but hey, it's so cool how he also uses a perspective too in his pieces. Look at this with his original work on Demonic. What is this? Why does that kind of look like the guy from Kaiju number 8? Look at this with the lightning striking the nigga. Is he okay? He's really good at background art. Whoa. Dotting here too? Oh my goodness. This sidewalk, bro? Yeah, this man is quite literally a professional. He's just so versatile. And it just gives off a really playful nature, but also very professional. And also, he can draw baddies too. Because he presents some good food, good eats, if you will. We got a little Joker girl here. That's some of y'all. All of y'all are clowns. And we got Shadi over here. Nothing much to be said. And like, he just keeps going. Dude, we got Marceline. The way he uses the references and just fuses them together is so cute. This cat piece too. I ain't a furry, but this is great art right here. This is good eats, man. I'm not gonna eat the cat. Oh my god. Is that Kagurabachi reference over there? W Kagurabachi and Jara? Hell yeah. I don't know what the hell the SpongeBob piece is, but cool, bro. You can just tell the confidence with this guy is just off the chain. The way he uses the angles and like his discipline with like lines too captures a lot more like curvy like lines and stuff for this character. But in this piece over here, it's like a lot more jagged and it kind of flows in with the direction of like where the character's looking. This guy is a fucking professional, mate. This is good food, Chad. This is amazing food. But yeah, no, that's this month's brain dump. Check out the last video if y'all didn't. It was pretty cool and I probably yapped a lot better than this video. So yeah,